My name is Sunday Bada. I am here again to teach you guys how to solve JAMB past question mathematics for year 2020. Let's begin to solve these questions together. A man spent three-fourths of his salary on food, rent, and transport, and one-tenth of the remainder on clothes. What percentage of his salary that is left? Now the question, if you see question like this, we are going to use assumption because the question did not give us the exactly amount of his salary. Now we now use our own assumption that maybe the man is earning 100 naira per month or is earning 200 naira. Now let's use assumption that the man is earning 200 naira salary, that the man is earning what? 200 naira. Now we were told that the man spent three-fourths on what? On food, rent, and transport. For here, you will see that when you divide the man's salary by 4, let's say 50 naira, when you divide 200 naira by 4, okay, let's calculate together. 200 naira multiplied by 3 over 4. 4 divided by 200 is going to give me 50. 50 times 3 is going to give me what? 150. It means that the man spent 150 on what? On food, rent, transport. What is it going to be left here? What is going to left is 15 naira, which is one-fourth. Or you can use one-fourth if you want to calculate. Instead of calculating this thing, you can just say that since he has spent 3 out of 4, the yes, like I was saying, if you don't want to go through this calculation, you can just say the man has spent 3 out of 4 of his salary. What is it going to remain? Just say 4 minus 3. It's going to give us remainder 1 over 4 of his salary that will be remain. Just multiply it by the assumption of salary that we said, which is 200. It's going to give us what? 4 here 1, 4 in 200 is 50. It's still going to give us what? 50 naira left, isn't it? That remained. Now we are told again remain clothes. The man now spend additional money, one-tenth of the remainder. When you see of me multiplication, you now say 50 naira multiplied by one-tenth that spend on clothes. What is it going to give us? Zero here is zero here. It's going to give us 5 naira. It means that the man spend 5 naira on the clothes. Therefore, how much is it going to remain? When you now say that the total of what remain here is 50 naira and you spend one-ten on the clothes, when you remove 5 naira out of the 50 naira, the total money that's going to remain with him is what? 45 naira. Now the question does not care about the amount. The question is care about what is the percentage that is left. The formula you are going to use to calculate the percentage is left salary over what is the salary multiply by 100 percentage, isn't it? What is left here is 45 naira. What is salary? We assume that is 200, isn't it? Multiply by 100 percentage. Zero here is zero here. Zero here is zero here, isn't it? 2 divided by 45, when you divide it, is going to give us 22.5. Therefore, our final answer is going to be 22.5 percentage. That's our final answer. Do we have 22.5 there? Yes. Anything 1 over 5 is the same thing as 0.5. Therefore, we have 22.5 percentage, which is B. Answer is B. Final answer is B. Let's move to the next question. Edo left home for Ibadan, a distance of 60 kilometers at 9:55 a.m. if he traveled at an average speed of 50 kilometers per hour. When did he arrive at his destination? There is a formula for this one of the speed. Now, what is the formula for the speed? Speed is the same thing as distance divided by time. Isn't distance divided by time? The question has given what? It has given us distance. Distance of what? 60 kilometer. 60 kilometer. What of the time? No. The question has not given us time. Is the time that he moved it give us, but it did not give us the cover, the time that it cover to do what? To reach his final destination. That's question mark. That's what we are looking for. What is the speed? Our speed is what? Is moving 50 km/h, which is 50. Now let's calculate for the t. Therefore, what is speed? Our speed is 50. What is distance? 60. What is time? That's what we are looking for. Cross multiply. 50 times t is going to give us 50t, 60. Therefore, t 60 divided by 50. What is it going to give us? 60 divided by 50 is going to give us what? 1.5, 1.2, sorry. Now, this question gives us 1.2 hour. There's no way we can say we have 1.2 hour. This 1.2, 0.2, we will convert it to minutes because we always see minutes in hour, isn't it? Now we have 20 kobo divided by 100 kobo, isn't it? Now we now convert this one back to what? Back to the 60 minutes. 1 hour make 60 minutes making what? 1 hour. 1 hour equals to 60 minutes, isn't it? Now we have seen 1 hour, isn't it? We have seen 1 hour. Now I want to convert this one back, this 1 hour, to know the exactly minute that we have here. 0.2, it means that 2 divided by what? Divided by 10. I can say 10 or 20 divided by 10 because it's 20 kobo. If I say 1.2, 20 kobo, how many kobo do we have in 1 naira? You have 100 kobo. I can say 20 divided by 100 multiply by 60 because I want to convert this 0.2 to minutes. 0 here is 0 here. 0 here is 0 here. What do we have left? 2 times 6, we have 12. It means that we have 12 minutes, isn't it? Not 0.2 minutes, not 20 minutes. No, because it's in decimal. Therefore, we have converted it back to what? 12, 1 hour, 12 minutes. Now we got the 12 minutes. Therefore, the total time the man spent is 1 hour, 12, 1 hour 12 minutes for the journey. Now, what time exactly the man arrived to his final destination? He left Ibadan around what time? 9:55 a.m. plus 1 hour, the time he spent, 12 minutes. Now, to know the time this man arrived to his final destination, we are going to add this one together. You know, this one is 7. Firstly, let's add up the minutes, the minute that is there. 55 plus 12 minutes, isn't it? This one is 9, he left Ibadan around 9:55 minutes. This one is what? 7. 5 plus 1, 6. This one is 67 minutes, isn't it? 60 minutes make 1 hour. We have here, what we have here will be 1 hour 7 minutes, isn't it? Therefore, this one, 9 plus 1, 10, plus the 1 hour in from that minutes, 55 plus 12, we are going to have 11, 11, dot the time he arrived. Now let's add the minutes together. What is left is 7 minutes. It means that he goes to his final destination after 7. 7 minutes after what? After 11. Do you have 7? Yes, we have it here, which is our final answer, which is C. 7 minutes after 11. That's exactly time that he goes to his final destination. Now let's move to our final answer is what? C. Let's move to the next question. A score of some candidates in a mathematics test and the corresponding frequency f are shown in the table below. If the pass mark is 4, what percentage of the candidate passed the test? Now we are told that dx represent the score, isn't it? Score. And this frequency show the number of the students that score the mark. The number of people that score 1 is 4. Number of people that score 2, 8. Number of people that score 3, 8. Now we are told that the pass mark is 4. We are only concerned with these people from here upward. Therefore, to know the number of people that score, we are going to count it from the 4. Since the 4 is the pass mark, this one is the pass mark 4. We are going to count the number of people that score 4, that score 5, that score 6, 7, and 8 because 4 and above is the pass mark. 14 plus 13 plus 23 plus 23 plus 28 divided by total of the frequency. What is the total of the frequency? 4 plus 8 plus 8. Now let me add this one together. 14 plus 13 plus 23 plus 23 plus 28 is going to give me 101. What is now the total? The total score of the pass mark is what? 101. Now the frequency of the total, I have 101 from the 14. Now let me add the remaining one plus 4 plus 8 plus 8. The total of the frequency is what? 121. Now to know the percentage of the pass, the people that pass, multiply by 100 percentage, isn't it? Now let's use calculate 101 multiplied by 100 divided by 121 is going to give me 83.47. 83.47 percentage. So our final answer is we got 83.47 percentage. Therefore, where is our answer? Our answer, yes, our final answer is 83.47 percentage of the total of the students candidate that passed the test because it's 4 and above. What is our answer? Our answer is D. Let's move to the next question. When a dealer sells a bicycle for 810, he makes a profit of 8%. How much did he pay for the bicycle? The question is asking us how much the dealer bought the bicycle before he sell it 810. It means that when the dealer bought it at 100 percentage, isn't it? He bought it as original amount as 100 percentage. And when he sold it 108 percentage because he added 8% of margin on the amount that he bought the bicycle. Now we want to know exactly amount of the bicycle before he sell it. Now what you are going to do, you are going to put the 100 at the top over 108 percentage. 100 over 108 multiplied by 810. The reason why we have 810 at the bottom is that that's the exactly amount that we want to multiply it because 108 is the percentage he sold the bicycle at 810. Now the 100 percentage at the top here will be the final answer that is going to give us what is the amount of the bicycle 100 percentage. Now let's use calculator to get the final answer. Therefore, our final answer when we multiply 100 by 810 divided by 108 because 108 is the percentage that you sold. 100 plus 8 give us 108. It's going to give us 750. It means that the dealer bought the bicycle 750 naira. And what? This will be 100 percentage. Our final answer is 750. Do we have 750 there? Yes. Final answer is B. Let's move to the next question. A sum of money was invested at 12.5% per annum simple interest. If after 3 years the money amounts to 6,875, find the money originally invested. We have a formula for the simple interest, which is this. Let me first write it out. Simple interest is principal times rate times time divided by 100. Now, what will be our simple interest? For example, if we invested 500 naira and after 2 years, it arrived or it amounted to 600 naira. You know what will be your simple interest? You are going to say 600 minus principal, you will get your 100 naira, which is 600 minus 500. You will get your 100 naira for simple interest. But this question did not give us principal. What you are going to say, the original, which is 600, minus P. For example, the question did not give us the principal, the amount I invested, which is 500 naira. You will just say 600 minus P to know your simple interest. The same thing applies to this one. To know the simple interest, you are just going to say what is the total amount that it arrived to. Simple interest is going to be this amount, 6,875 minus P. This one will be our what? Our simple interest, because we don't know the principal. This way, what will be our principal? We don't know yet, because question did not give us. What is our rate? Our rate is 12.5. 12 and a half is 12.5. What is our time? Is 3 years. Now let's apply this to this formula. What is our simple interest? 6,875 minus P equals to, what is our P? We don't know. What is our rate? Our rate is 12.5. What is our time? 3 divided by 100. Now the next thing we are going to do, let's cross multiply. Cross multiply. 12.5 times 3. 12.5 times 3 is going, now it's going to give us 37.5p, isn't it? And now we have 100. So let's multiply it together to open the bracket direct. 100 multiplied by 6,875 is going to give us 6,87500 minus 100 multiplied by p minus p is going to give us 100p. Now we have opened the bracket direct, cross multiplication. Now let's collect light time. How do we collect light time? The one that has p. Therefore, this minus 100 will jump to other side. We have 37.5p here. By the time it jump, it has negative. It will change to what? To plus. So plus 100p equals to 687,500. Let's add this one together. It's going to give us 137.5p. 137.5p equals to 687,500. Now we divide both sides by coefficients of p, which is 135.5 by both sides. See, let me open another page for this one. Yes, like I said, let's move to the next page. I don't want to clean this space up. This space is filled up. Let's go to the next page. Yes, we have 137.5p equals to what? 687,500. We will divide both sides by coefficients of p. Our p will now look like this: 875,500 divided by 137.5. What is it going to give us? By the time we press our calculator, 687,500 divided by 137.5 is going to give us what? 5,000. Therefore, our principal is what? 5,000 naira. This is exactly amount that we do what? We invested, that yielded to what? Let's go back to the question, to the previous. Let's look at it. Yes, we invested 5,000 and it yielded to what? To 6,875. Therefore, the final original amount invested is what? C. Final answer is what? C. C. Let's move to the next question. If then C equals to, let me write the question out. Over bracket 3r minus 5c. Now the question said that we should substitute for t. What is t equals to? Now the first thing that we need to do, let me divide this page into two. Now we are going to divide both sides, cross multiply. We are going to cross multiply. S divided by 1 is the same thing as x. This one multiplied by this one multiplied by 280 multiplied by 1 is going to give me 280. S times this one, x 3r minus 5t bracket 280. Now let's open the bracket. S times 3r is going to give me what? 3xr minus s times 5t going to give me what? 5tx. Now let's collect light time because we are trying to look for what? We are trying to look for t. Now this one has t and this one has t. Let's collect light time. 280 by this we have minus 5tx. By the time it jump, it will change the sign to what? To plus 5tx equals to 3xr. Now let's factorize for the t. What is remain from that 280 is going to remain 2a plus what is it going to remain if you remove the t? It's going to remain 5x equals to 3xr. Now what is the next thing we are going to do? The coefficients of t is the brackets of 2a plus 5x. We are going to divide both sides. Therefore our final answer is going to 3xr over bracket 2a plus 5x. This is our final answer. We have do what? Substitute for the t. We have something like this. 3x divided by 2a plus 5a. Our final answer is a. 2a plus 5. That's denominator here. A. Let's move to the next question. Question 7. Make b the subject of the equation. Let me write out the question out. X over a minus y over b equals to 1. Now, the next thing we are going to do, what's the LCM of this denominator? We have AB at the bottom. Therefore, our LCM will be A and B. AB will be our LCM. AB, you multiply with each one because we have equal to here. No, we are not going to rule line like the normal one because this one has is equal to 1. Multiply by X over A minus AB multiplied by YB. 1 multiplied by AB. B cancel here, B cancel here. A cancel here, A cancel here. B times X, we have BX here minus what is left here? AY equals to AB. What are we trying to substitute for? B. So this B is here. Let me divide this page. Therefore, we are going to collect light time here. This AB will jump to the other side here. BX, we didn't see anything. If you didn't see anything, it means that there is an invisible plus here. By the time it jump equals to, it change to minus. AB equals to, this one too will jump to the other side. That's minus. It will change to plus AY. Therefore, let's factorize. We have BX, let me write it. AB equals to AY, isn't it? Let's factorize it. B here, we are going to have X minus A equals to AY. Now, let's divide both sides by coefficients of B. What is coefficient of B? X minus A. Our final answer is going to be AY divided by X. Therefore, our final answer is going to be B equals to AY divided by X minus A. Do we have it there? Yes, our final answer is what? A. Option A is our answer. Let's move to the next question. Factorize. Let me write it out. S is equal to minus 5s minus 1. Therefore, what is the two number that we can multiply together? For example, we have this one. We have to multiply this and this. 6 times 1 is give us 6. Therefore, what is the two-digit number that we can multiply that will give us 6? But when we add it or plus it, it's going to give us what? It's going to give us minus 5x. How do we form this one? Now we have minus 5x. s, isn't it? Now we are going to say minus 6x plus x is going to give us what? Minus 5x. We are trying to look for here. Therefore, we are going to replace this minus 5x here. We are going to remove it and replace it with what? With this one, because it's the same thing, equals to minus 5x. Therefore, let's begin. 5 raised power 2 minus 6x plus x minus 1 that remain here. Let's close the brackets, 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 brackets here. Now, what is the common factor here? The common factor here is 6s, isn't it? It will remain 1x left here minus this one 1. What is common factor here? It will be 1, because it is 1 that we can see in s and can see in 1. Therefore, we are going to write the same thing, s minus 1. You now pick 1 out of this one, s minus 1, and what you use to factorize, 6s plus 1 that you use to factorize. Yes, 6s plus 1, what we use to factorize it. Our final answer is s minus 1 and 6s plus 1. Where is the answer here? 6s minus, no. Yes, our option is, our final answer is D. Correct answer is what? D. Let's move to the next question. Question 9. Factorize completely. Let me write out the question. X raised power 2 minus 5x plus 2 bracket 2. Now let's turn this 4 to raised power 2, because this question, this one already has raised power 2, so that they will look uniform. 2 raised power 2 bracket s2 minus 5x plus 2 raised power 2. Now they look 2 now, the same thing. The next thing we are going to do is that to open the bracket, to expand this raised power, we are going to do what? Let's expand 2, isn't it? Bracket s raised power 2 minus 5x plus 2. This is 1. This is 1 exactly, like I said, this is 1. The second one, because everything raised power 2, this raised power 2 here and this 2 here, this is 1. The second will now look like plus 2 plus x 2 minus 5x plus 2. This is second one. Therefore, we are going to do what? Let's expand each one. Then we now multiply it. Let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. Like this. Let me do it like this. Now, yes, now to expand. The reason why I use minus here and I use plus here, to expand x minus 1 raised power 2, it's like one will be positive and the other one will be what? Will be negative, something like this. To expand it, one will be positive and the other one will be negative. It's the same thing that we apply here. This one raised power 2 and this one raised power 2. Now we use minus for one and we use plus for the other one. Now, to open this bracket, we are going to say minus times s raised power s square minus times minus is going to give us what? Plus 5x. Again, minus times plus is going to give us minus 2. Now we have opened this one, isn't it? The next one, 2 plus times s raised power 2 is s, plus times minus is going to give us what? Minus 5x, plus times plus is going to give us plus 2. Now we have opened this bracket 2 as well. Now let's begin to solve this question together. The first thing that we are going to do, 2 minus 2 is going to do what? Is going to cut out each other. This one cut out. What do we have left here? Minus s raised power 2 plus 5x brackets. The next one, 2 plus 2. Okay, that one add up to 4. What we are going to have left here, 2 raised power 2 minus 5x x. These two, yes, these two plus these two is going to give us what? Plus 4. Now, what is the next thing we are going to do? Let's go to the next page. I don't want to clean this space up. Let's go to the next page so that we can continue from there. Just like I said that let's move to the next page so that we continue from there. Yes, we have minus x raised power 2 plus 5x and this one. For this one, let's expand. What is the two number, this 4, that we can multiply together that we get 4? But when we add it or plus it, we are going to get 5. Is 4 and 1. 4 times 1 is going to give us 4. 4 plus 1 is going to give us what? Minus 5s. Now let's add it up to form this minus 5s. We are going to have 4 4s minus 4x minus x is going to give us what? 5x minus 5x. Therefore, we are going to replace this minus 5x with this minus 4s minus x. This one, let's factorize it. What is the common factor from here? We are going to have 1s left here plus 5. Isn't it? We have factorized this one. Now let me hold on this one. Let me continue with this expansion of this one. Now s is equal to minus 4x minus x plus 4. I've replaced this minus 5s with this minus 4s minus x. Now let me close the bracket. What is the common factor here? Is x. Me want x here. This one 4. What is the common factors here? 1. X plus 4. Now let's pick one. X minus 4. And what we use to factorize is x and minus 1. X minus 1. This is our factor. Now let's add it together because we factorize this one. Let me bring it down. Minus x plus 5. Yes, this is our final answer. Final answer minus x plus 5. Same thing as x minus 4. X minus 1. Let's go to the previous page to check our answer. Final answer here gives us minus xsb. So it's the same thing as this. Let me calculate it. The answer is C. If you look at here, it gives us minus s bracket s minus 5. It's the same thing as this. Let me write it out. Minus x over x minus 5. Isn't it? That's what they wrote here for this one. If we expand it, you will see that it will give us the same thing. Minus s times x is going to give us minus s squared. Minus times minus is going to give us what? Plus. Minus times minus is going to give us plus. S times 5 is going to give us 5x. It's the same thing as this one. If you look at it, s times minus x is going to give us what? Minus s squared. S times 5 is going to give us 5. It's the same thing as this. Therefore, our final answer is going to be what? C. Let's go to the C. Minus s bracket s minus 5, s minus 1, and x minus 4. Our final answer is what? C. Let's move to the next question, which is the final for this video. Final one for this video. Simplify the expression. You have, let me write out the question. 3x minus 3 plus 1 over 5x minus 5. That's the exam for 2. Let's draw the line. 3x minus 3 brackets 5x minus 5. Now 3x minus 3 can cancel out this one. It will remain 5x minus 5. 5x minus 1 times 1 at the top is going to give us 5x minus 1. The next one, 5x minus 5, cancel out this one. It will remain 3x minus 2 multiplied by 1 plus going to give us 3s minus 3. Now let's add up this one. This is 5s, this is 3s. 5x plus 3x is going to give us what? 8x. Minus 5 minus 3, because they look alike, you add them up. Minus 3 and minus 5 is going to give us minus. It means that your debt is increasing. It's going to give us minus 8 brackets. Now, this one, we can factorize it now. What is the factorize? What is factorize? 3s minus 3 is 3 that is common there. We are going to left with s minus 1. And the second one, 5 is the common factorized number there. Going to left with x minus 1, 2, like that. Now, they are the one at the top. Let's factorize that one as well. Can factorize that one. What is the fact? 8. Going to left with x minus 1 bracket. This one, the same thing, isn't it? Let me cancel out this one. This one cancel out this one. Therefore, we are going to left with what? With 3 times 5, 15. What is left here? X minus 1. Therefore, our final answer is going to be 8 over 15. Isn't it 15? X minus 1. This is our final answer. Do we have that? 8. Yes, our final answer is B. Yes, this is the final question for this video. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more video. Thank you for listening. I remain Sunday Bada. Bye bye.